Hello, today we are live, an exclusive course 01. Of course, the title, as you know, in 2025, your skills alone won't pay you, the system will. Of course, as you all who have subscribed, I want to welcome you especially. And then, of course, I'm delighted to be your course trainee today for the entrepreneurs, business owners, startups all over the world who have invested in this program. I want to make sure that you enjoy it because it's a masterclass that we turn skill to steady paycheck. That's exactly what I'm talking about today. My name is Mwale Tochi. Of course, you are presenter today and your trainee. Without wasting time, we want to dive into the main program. Today is 7th. Program starts by 1 p.m. And of course, I'm here to guide you. I'm here to show you the secrets. I'm here to show you the step-by-step strategy on how you can earn while sleeping. That's exactly what we're talking about today. So let's go to the program proper. Of course, so some of you have subscribed to this program. In 2025, what you build will pay you, not what you know. We're going to be looking at the stats and then, of course, the World Forum, Economic Forum, that projected in 2030, 39% of what most of the skills we're talking about. Some of you have skills, technical skills, or probably skills of experiences you've acquired over the years will become obsolete. But systems will still earn you money. The employment landscape is shifting gradually in our very feet. The World Economic Forum, like I said, has already captured what is going to happen in years to come. Our job as educator, entrepreneur, and of course, is to give you step-by-step guidelines on how you can be relevant into the marketplace, build the system smarter, and then be able to stay relevant and capture the most profitable and stay profitable. So today's work, those who have subscribed to this program, I want to especially thank you for trusting in us. What we're doing today might not be relevant to some people, but as time goes on, if you gain the knowledge, you will stay relevant. And then if you get the skills combined with the system and the structure, and then you are going to be relevant in the marketplace. So what are we talking about? The market has fundamentally changed. The hard work, the technical expertise were once, sufficient to guarantee financial stability. But those things today is gradually moving towards something entirely different, which is what we're going to be talking about. We're going to apply leverage, you apply system, and you apply scalability of your business, whether business with a skill or whatever you have learned over the years is gradually fading. So skills are perishable. What do you mean by that? What we mean is that it's going to fade. Over the time, your knowledge will depreciate. Daily is fading. Technology is evolving. The marketplace demands has shifted. Of course, time is, you are ceiling. What do we mean by that? Effort driving income has a hard limit. What we mean by that is that your effort, the energy, the strength that you put, your output or your input will depreciate over the time compared to your input. I mean, your output and your input and the output is going to shift drastically. So what do? Leverage marketplace. How reward system, not just labor. So consider this. Stark realities. Consider this stark reality where the advent of AI, a freelance person will earn more money, earning $100 per hour. But as time goes on, those things are going to shift. Opportunities are going to shift. If you are earning, for example, $240,000 per hour per annum, working 2,400 hours for the whole year, a YouTube with just a monetization system is going to earn more than up to 1 million in a year. I'm talking about in dollar for some of you who are listening right now. So that's what we're talking about. So the point is that how do you build a system that will be able to earn while you are sleeping? Clock out, clock in. For some of you who are in the Western world, you're going to be clocking out, you're going to be clocking in. That means whenever you show up, that's when you get paid. If you don't show up, you're not going to be paid. The richest people don't work harder than you. What they do different is that they build system. Michael Gibber, the author of Image, once made this statement when he talked about building franchise, building structure, building system that pays you, that work, that can make you to capture the global market, accessible all over the world, is what we're talking about today. I know that in the third world, it is going to be look like something strange. The Western world has adopted this culture. Of course, there are some percentage of the Western world that are still living in the past. In 2025, those skills will pay you, but it's gradually shifting, and then the marketplace is changing. The dynamics is changing, and that's why we are opening your eyes to begin to build system. The system in your life, system in your business that can be able to pay you while you are sleeping. So that's what we're talking about now, the autonomy of power system. Skill application. The skill application is what we're talking about now. Your core competency will fade over time. Process design. Design the process. How do you automate your business? How do you automate your products to be able for someone to buy, click, and it takes them to the landing page? The automation layout. We're talking about how you can learn and implement the system, strategy, process, whereby it will enhance automated payment versus manual payment. Now, how do you increase your profit? How do you increase your profit is when you are able to build the system that by clicking, it takes them to where they can be able to buy and pay for your products, and it will be delivered to them. That's what we're talking about. I hope I'm making sense. The listeners, the participants of this program, are you paying attention to what we're talking about now? The system that we're talking about is that you're going to build a system. By building this system, we're going to structure it. We're going to guide you to put a process that will lead you to generate revenue. That revenue will multiply 10 times what you have been earning. And then what we're talking about, the paycheck, the skill is equal to paycheck. And then your time income stops working when you stop working. And that's what we're talking about now. We don't want your income to stop working, flowing when you stop working. We want it to continue flowing and to continue to multiply. And then what we're talking is one system, multiple paycheck. You see what we're talking about? Isn't that make sense? If you are hearing me now, how can you make one system, build one system, and it multiplies to various systems? That's what we're talking about. You're talking about the power of system. That power of system is what this program, this exclusive course, this master course, we're going to unveil one by one. The one by one is the system you put in place. When a customer visits your site, when a customer click on your bio page, when a customer walk into your showroom, when a customer call you, it will route them to an AI agent. That AI agent is what we're talking about. That system that can be able to take them seamless transaction, and then it will be the skill that you have put in place, the automation of your business, and that is exactly what we're talking about. So that passive traffic profits, when you sleep, when you are at work, when you are doing something you like to do, and then those things are flowing, incomes are flowing. The future pays for the system. How would the future pay for the system? We are in a world today witnessing a system drastic change. How wealth is generated, AI is growing, digital infrastructure are growing, automations of business landscape is growing, people are doubling up pay. That's what the businesses and individuals have thrived in 2025, but we're talking about something beyond those skills that you have today. We're talking about in the nearest future, based on the Economic World Forum, those skills is going to fade. What you know, designing of things, creating of things by manual designing or probably using your computer is going to be done by AI. So automation of the business, working customers will no longer be the only strategy for you to make sales. They're going to be traffic into your funnels. The digital transformation, every industry, I repeat, every industry is being reimagined through automation. Companies that once acquired 100 employees is going to be operated by the AI agent. Maybe probably 20 people. So 100 employees will fade to 20. Some industry like Tesla and many other, Facebook, Meta, they're already implementing those things. And then you go into China, robots are already taking over some work. Thanks to the system automation. When this is money flowing to your system built without manual labor, without involvement of anybody, because human factor will come in, dizziness will come in, sleeping will come in. So those things are going to be removed from the system. So the business is going to be automated. Business model evolution. Amazon is increasingly adding on online courses, just like I'm taking on you today. In 2025, skills alone won't pay, but system will. So digital logistics platforms like our company, TD Travel and Logistics, of course, they aren't businesses built on one person alone or skills alone. They are systems that scale indefinitely. That's what we're talking about now. There's going to be no limitation. So we're talking about recession-proof income. The recession-proof income is what we're talking about now. The economic downturns that has happened and affected so many businesses. Those are the things we are opening your very eyes on. Nina income system resolutes you because, or isolate you from any kind of recession, whether pandemic, whether war, or whatever it is. In fact, statistics has it that Amazon made more sales. In fact, it became #1 spot billionaire because of COVID-19 2019. That's going to be going, and the world is evolving, meaning there's going to be more of this. Of course, they are reworking the system every day, trying to scale up. Your idea called skill require value proposition, meaning whatever idea you have, you need to put it into a system, into a box. You design it, you structure it, you make it deliverable, and of course, consistently. And then how do you scale it? You expand the reach. You meet the people in Africa will buy your product, even though when you are in the UK, or you are in Canada, or you are in the US, you are coaching someone, like I'm speaking right now. There are people who are in China, India, Canada, USA, Africa, that subscribe to this program. And then this program I'm delivering to you right in my base. And virtually you're receiving it through automation. People receive notification, people receive reminder, and the revenue is flowing. So that's what we're talking about. Employed to entrepreneur. So system will pay you. How? Once you build a system, once you put a system in place, this is revolutionary promise on system. Based income, your effort become an asset. So that effort you put by building the system will shift to generating income. From self-employed to entrepreneur. Self-employed people are still trading time for money. Put with rates. True entrepreneur build system that generates income independent of other daily presence. The system formula. So we're talking about the skill. We're talking about the skill. That skill plus structure, plus strategy, plus sustainability, and then plus scalability will bring income. So combination of this, and then for those who have subscribed to this program, I'm going to be walking down one by one step, and I'm going to be telling you on how this thing is going to work, and how this thing is going to work is what we're talking about today. And then we're going to make this, and then by the time we build the foundational structure, by the time we show you the strategy, by the time we show you on how you can monetize your YouTube, by the time we show you on how you can create your Facebook account, by the time we show you on how you can link your Facebook bio to your funnels. Funnels we're talking about is your TikTok funnel, your Facebook funnel, your Instagram funnel. And then, of course, we take you to the payment gateway. The payment gateway is when the customer click, it takes them to the landing page where they can make payment. So you receive a lot of bills, money flowing. So I'm going to pause right now and give you, don't let your skill hold you back. Here is where most entrepreneurs get stuck. The confusion have the skill building a business. They confuse the whole issue. You build a business that has no structure, business that has no system. Can the business operate without you? That was what Michael Giber, of the author of the email, was talking about. So if you look at those things, how can you now build that system that enable you to earn while you are sleeping? Is what we're going to be talking about. I hope I'm going to play this. Hopefully this will play out so you can listen. But if it doesn't play out, I'm going to just continue with my presentation or my program. Okay, so this YouTube I wanted to play is to show you how this stuff, this my friend was talking about how you set your goals, how you set your system, not goals. You set system in place. How can somebody reach you? How can they connect with you? And how can they be able to reach out to you when you are sleeping? And then the system will respond to them. I don't know if there is any way I can be able to play this YouTube. Is there any way I can do that technical thing? The slide has to go so that I can show to my audience and those who subscribe to the program. Can I go down to the, bear with me as I connect, connect to this link. Please, audience, if you are enjoying, subscribers of this program, hit the chat button and say that you're enjoying this program. If you are here, please hit the chat button. And then hit it, like, share to your friends, and invite them to join this program. Please hit the button and then tell them to subscribe to this program if it benefits you. Can it play right now? Okay. Please chat, ask me questions, and I'm here to answer you. Chat with me. Send your question on the chat button, and I will respond to you. Once you click on the link, you play it. Once you click on the link, maybe you remove it from the sharing, and then, okay, so do not forget to subscribe, like, comment on this program as it's going live. We're trying to show you a validation of what I've been saying, how you can be able, my friend who spoke about this. Is it going to play or it's not going to play? It spoke so extensively regarding the need for people or business owners, entrepreneurs, to be able to build a system that pays. That's what he was talking about. So if it's not able to play, I can be able to navigate. Should I remove myself and then bear with me? I'm going to, should I share? Please, listeners, subscribers, we want to just to show you a demo of what we're talking about. We're going to be doing this regular. So for those who have subscribed today, please, this is going to be continual. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at TD Hotspot. You will be able to have notification and be able to join me whenever I have a new program coming up. The only way you can stay connected to us is when you connect, when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's when you will be able to join, like, and comment. Once you click on the link, it's going to take you there. So the only thing you need to let the link be active so you can be able to tap on it. Should we move away from the sharing and go to pick it up from the fantastic. the technical team are working to get me back on the slide, on the play out, so that you can be able to listen to what he has to say. This is a guy who is a doctor. He's a doctor, and he also owns his own business. And own business, he automates it. Is he playing now? So he was able to build the system process that enable him to work while doing what he likes to do, running his business, and he's still having his own work. Maintaining balance is what we're talking about here. Because some of us have not been able to balance, to be able to connect the dots. It's what we're talking about here. So if he's playing, if he's not playing, so we go over to the continue with this. Okay, so that's exactly what we're talking about here. Yes. Correct. Absolutely. Right now, because the hamster wheel of right. Yes. Listen to that, because that's the willpower where we get stuck. On correct. Yes. Correct. You can pause it now. Let's go over to the slide. This thing we're talking about is very serious. It's very mean. A lot of people are stuck on this arena. They don't understand how they could be able to move from being constantly using their willpower. Something as a business owner, as a founder, we've been able to know that these things work. Some of the things we were doing and some of the things we were doing, we're trying to tweak our programs, tweak our businesses, tweak on how we attend to our customers, the method of attending to them, the strategy, the system, the process on how they can be able to pay. How when we are not available, how do we the system respond to them? And then even without nobody in the office, can they still do business with us? Even if you are not in your base, can you still make transaction happen? This is what we're talking about. So in 2020, manual and effort based were what we are known for. Post COVID-19 showed us something very important. For some people are still stuck on the traditional way of doing business and running day-to-day life. 2023, hybrids and emerging automation came in. Of course, the 2025 system was introduced. And of course, not only is the system driving method and model of doing business. There is automation. And that's why you see the Western world, the US, the Canada, the UK was able to tap into the market around the globe. They become billionaires while maintaining in their base in California, which is the base of tech giants. Critical reality: if income isn't systemized by 2025, it is increasingly at risk. If you continue to rely on your willpower, if you continue to rely on your effort, you are at risk of losing, if not 50% of your income sources. The top percent of entrepreneurs have already made this transition. They have built digital ecosystem where profits flows automatically. Nobody controls it. Clients are served consistently, and revenue scales without proportional effort increase, meaning they maintain equilibrium. So they don't need somebody to touch it. The money is flowing. The sales are flowing. Calls are coming in. Emails are coming in. Requests and demand for the product or services are taking place. That is what we're talking about. So I'm going to round up for this first session of this program. For those who are watching, we're going to be doing this regularly. And then for those who subscribe, this is much we're going to take today. So we will be in the next course 2 of our online course program, the Masterclass, Exclusivity, where we'll be giving you notification for the business owners, self-employed, public workers, solo entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs. We're going to be unveiling and demystifying this secret so that you can build multiple stream of income and become successful and earn money while you're sleeping. Without that being said, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at TD HubSpot. Don't forget to like, comment, share, so that you'll be receiving notification of our programs and our services, and then you'll be able to follow us, like us on the social media. And so I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for subscribing. I'm going to go live on the public for those of our followers and audience who are going to be listening, who are going to be hearing from you, and so that they will be able to know the next program, the next event, and then to be able to keep following us, like and share and comment on our program. So I want to thank you. I remain your presenter, your trainee, and I'm passionate about making you to succeed. And that's why we are digging this thing and unveiling these products and system and making you to see the reason and the benefits is far way more than the disadvantages. Advantage is more than the disadvantage. And these things will continue to grow. From 2030, 39% of this, of skills, is going to fade away. This is alarming. And we want to make sure that you continue to be productive, you continue to grow, you continue to reach, and then multiply your revenue and your output. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for always subscribing, and thank you so much for always inviting your friends. Thank you those who subscribe. We look forward for the course 2 of 2025. Skills alone won't pay you, but system will. And do not forget to subscribe, like, and then so that you can receive the notification. We want to thank you for subscribing, and we look forward to joining you once again on this journey. Thank you, and have a lovely day.